They said two key elements, two key agreements that they ain't realized they said. But I listen.
Which is what?
Here we go. So I want y'all to think on it, okay? But y'all ain't got that long.
Okay.
So you said you gotta stand on it.
You gotta stand on it.
So how a person can stand on it? Hold on before you answer that question. How can a person stand on the same mission even though they fail? Coming back to
it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. Like whatever you believe in and you feel like it can work. Like the way the world moving. Like it don't matter. Like if you believe in that and you feel like you can really profit off that and you feel like you can really make the next move off of that, you're supposed to go with it. Like it's like I said, it's so many different opinions in the world. Like it don't matter. Like if you believe in it, trust and believe. Like it's a thousand other motherfuckers that believe in the shit that you got going on. Like, oh yeah, I like this. Like you can have 200,000 motherfuckers that be like, I don't like this. But you gotta think about it. It's the world filled with people like that have a different opinion. Like opinion is something that everybody like is
they entitled to.
Exactly. So it's just like the opinion, like that's always like something that somebody that's like opinion is something that don't know. I don't even know how to explain it to you. Like it's an opinion. Like it's just an opinion. Like so therefore,
it ain't facts.
Like
it's just how they feel from their personal.
That's all it is. So it's like if you not experienced to something and motherfuckers on the other side know about this, like yeah, they gon' vouch for you. Like so that's where the other 20% come from out of the 80. Like to get 100. Like that's where the other 20% come from. So like you can't go with what the United States, like we might be accustomed to one thing. Outside the country, motherfuckers might love that. You can't do that. Motherfuckers might love that. So it's like you can't stop because motherfuckers tell you, oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's trash. Or whatever it is. Like it's plenty of people in the world that are really vouching you, like, oh, I think this is beneficial. Like that's just that. Like that's just that on that. Like it's no other way around that. Like
okay.
That's just that on that. Like seriously, like motherfuckers don't blow up in their city. They gotta literally go to a whole nother state to blow up and motherfuckers really see the recognition that they really need to get. Like, and that's just that. Like, I don't feel like I can blow up in Houston on whatever, whether it's modeling or whatever it is. Like, I don't feel like I can blow up here. It's so many people that hate you in your own city. Like, you gotta go to another state and another city to really take off and motherfucker appreciate what you really bring to the table and really like value the shit that you bring to the table. So therefore, like, you can't do that shit here. And it's cool. Like, you gotta go somewhere else.
Did y'all, man, she dropping that motherfucking knowledge on you.
Else. And that's facts.
She dropping that knowledge on you.
That's
Thank you,
facts.
my sister.
That's facts.
Now, the second agreement that he didn't realize he said. You ready?
I'm ready.
So, how can a person heal from their failure? That's what he said.
Yeah, I said it.
So how a person gonna get healed from their failure and still stay on the same mission even though they failed?
Once you got your mind made up, this is your mission. Once you fail, you gotta learn on why you fail, how you fail. Like you ain't just failed just because it wasn't enough, or it wasn't good enough, or it was a bad idea, wrong timing. You gotta know which exact point was wrong. What point was the failure? And grow from it. Because if it's the wrong time, find the right time. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't the right fit, you gotta find out when is the right fit. If you're missing something, find out what you're missing. It's all about researching the knowledge of what you're doing. You gotta know it from your side, their side, and everybody else's side to be the best at your craft for what you do. That's how you heal. Once you fall and it stopped, hey, why did this stop? You might be missing a piece. All you gotta do is find that piece and put the puzzle back together in its own.
And then on top of that, like if a person came from this area and a motherfucker came from this area, these people from over here, if they came from this and don't have no knowledge to this, then they can't acknowledge the shit that's really presented in front of them. So if you don't have no knowledge to nothing, you can't appreciate the shit that's presented in front of you. Like you really can't. Like if you don't know nothing about it, of course you're gonna be like, oh nah, that ain't gonna work. But you don't know this is beneficial to a lot of motherfuckers in the world though. Like on a different level, like you won't never know because you don't have no knowledge to it. Like knowledge is everything. Like motherfuckers say, knowledge is key to everything. If you don't have no knowledge to a lot of shit, like it's not gonna ruffle your feathers. It's not gonna make you, oh, let me go support this and let me go support that. Like that's just what that is. Like no, if you don't have no knowledge, that's just that's just that. Like, and that's been that for a long time. I've been in the mix for a minute. Like, knowledge is everything. Knowledge is key. Like, if you don't have that, then and you ain't trying to learn that, or you ain't trying to learn from nobody, and you feel like you already know everything, then that's just, you're not gonna get nothing from it. Like, you're gonna always be stuck in the same position that you at. Like, you're not willing to learn nothing from nobody. Like, I feel like I can learn something from anybody in here. They might be like more advanced in some shit that I don't know nothing about. But I can learn from them and I can really make some shit and create some shit and make this shit go worldwide. But without no knowledge though, like if you don't have no knowledge, how can you do it? If you never been like experienced to this and you never knew this and never knew that, how you gonna elevate? Like you can't. You're gonna be stuck in the same place if you don't elevate and learn from different people, older people. Like you gonna always be in the same spot. You're gonna be stuck in the same spot because you think you know everything. And that's just that on that. Like that's just that.
Hey, listen, man. They surprised the shit out of me, didn't they, people of America? You know what I'm saying? So, listen, sis. So, there you go. Another thing, don't ever judge somebody don't ever judge a book by its cover. Because you never know what that person know or the information that are attained that they can express to you. So people of America, I want to say thank you to these two dropping them bombs on our asses like that. You feel me, people of America? But before we go, I got this trademark. Do your hands like this? Alright, this is go. This is go. This is.
Wait.
This is what's happening.
What's happening?
TV.
Let's
do it. Let's do it again.
Wait,
Let's
left,
do it again.
right.
You just gotta feel it. Okay? Come on. Alright. This is what's happening TV. Hey!